Good afternoon. We're at Stitzel Field in Poughkeepsie, New York. Hudson Valley Sports and Channel 54 are proud to bring you Fastpitch softball between two of the best teams playing in the Northeast today. From Stratford, Connecticut, the Franklin Cardinals. From Poughkeepsie, the Poughkeepsie Brewers. For the Brewers, they have 1972, 1970 All-World Joe Molinaro and the 1979 Pan Am starting third baseman for the U.S., Butch Baer. Franklin Cardinals, Al Lewis and Bobby Quinn, members of the 1979 Pan Am teams, and of course Owen Wohlford. Dean, if last night's game was any indication of what we're going to see today, we're in for a great game.
It sure will be. Good afternoon again, everyone. And Owen Wohlford is the man off to my right side. Many dub him as the best softball pitcher in the world. And that's backed up by being the 1980 pitcher, the most valuable pitcher in the World Tournament, a tournament that he helped the USA win in 6 games. And also he was named 1980 ASA Softball Player of the Year. Owen Wohlford last night striking out 7 batters, going the full 7 innings, only allowing 4 hits, another shutout. ERA now down to .81. What type of challenge do you expect from the Brewer hitters today?
I expect them. They're a good hitting ball club. We came here and I'd had Vinny Caserta, who played for them before, told me they're a good hitting ball club. They move the ball really well, and I guess I was up a little tight last night. The baseball diamond doesn't do an awful lot for you as far as it makes it look awful strange out there when you're throwing, but I think I needed last night's game. I was a little weak. I only pitched 4 innings during the week, and we had some bad weather in Boston, and I think I needed last night's game, and I'm ready to go again today.
What's Owen Wohlford's best pitch?
Well, I think the drop has always been my best pitch, my control pitch. I try to throw a bit of everything. You got to keep it going that way, otherwise they're going to jump on you sooner or later. But I think the drop pitch is probably my better pitch.
What's been your biggest thrill since moving to the United States, playing softball here in the U.S.?
I've had a lot of good moments. I guess the 2 that stand out are the '79 Nationals, winning the '79 Nationals in front of the home crowd in Midland, Michigan, and that was a big thrill. But winning the World Championships for the United States last year was a real big thrill too.
One of the batters that will be facing the great pitching of Owen Wohlford this afternoon will be Butch Baer, and Phil's going to talk with him now.
Okay, Butch, last night was not a good night for you against this man over here. What are you going to do differently today?
Well, I went to church a little bit earlier, Phil, and said a few prayers. Owen's a fantastic pitcher, and the only thing he can really do against him is go up there and be aggressive and you know, his best against your best, and I hope to get a couple of hits off him today.
Last night, most of the players on the team seemed to feel that he wasn't as fast as they had heard that he would be. Do you feel that way?
Well, he has an assortment of pitches, and he changes speeds, and he has tremendous location. He didn't look to be as overpowering as I have heard. He just said that he had a little problem with the baseball diamond, and looks like he, you know, hopefully he's not acclimated today, and he won't throw any harder than he did, but it was plenty hard enough.
Starting third base for the '79 Pan Am team has to be the best sports memory you have.
Oh yeah, that was a really fantastic experience, and I'll treasure the silver medal I won forever.
Okay, those are the players that we'll be seeing today. We'll be back with more action right after this.
Rugi's Subaru, where Route 9G meets Route 9 in Rhinebeck, wants you to know about the dependable Subaru. Subaru cars are inexpensive and built to stay that way. 4-wheel drive and front-wheel drive. Subarus are built to go where the going gets tough. And at Rugi's, your Subaru is in top shape with factory-trained mechanics and a full stock of parts. So go on into Rugi's Subaru and find out for yourself. Rugi's Subaru, corner of Routes 9 and 9G in Rhinebeck. Lloyd Lumber stocks piles of building materials to serve both contractors and homeowners. But Lloyd Lumber is not just a lumber yard. It's also a home center for kitchen remodeling, painting, and redecorating, and the materials and tools you need to get every home fix-it job done. Lloyd Lumber wants to do its part in combating the gypsy moths. Just tell them that you saw this on WFTI-TV and get your gypsy moth trap for only $2.98, now through July 13th. Of the 22 Lloyd Lumber centers in New York and Connecticut, visit the one near you.
Okay, welcome back to Stitzel Field. We're watching the Mid-Hudson Rivermen Drum and Bugle Corps from Wappingers Falls, New York. They'll be playing the national anthem directly. Hudson Riverman Drum and Bugle Corps from Wappingers Falls. All members of that Drum and Bugle Corps come from different parts of the Hudson Valley, and quite a job they did indeed with the national anthem. We'll be having ball playing for you in just a moment. Let's go through the starting lineup, the batting order for the Franklin Cardinals. Batting first, their designated hitter, Rich Raven. Batting second, Pete Zoppi, playing center field. Batting third, playing third base, John Equilare, their player manager. Batting fourth, first baseman, displaced Brewer, is Vinny Caserto. Playing left field is Mickey Herbert. Playing right field, Tom Penders, batting sixth. And batting seventh is their catcher, George Apolaris. Playing shortstop, batting eighth is Bobby Quinn. And batting ninth, playing second base, is Bruce Lazar.
And we'll be having Brian Williams up here with us today. He's a Brewer player, a reserve player. He did play in the second game last night. He'll be helping us analyze the activity on the diamond today. Also, we'll be having some people stop by. Fritz Jordan, he's a baseball coach, was the baseball coach at Arlington High School, had many great years there. So we'll be trying to fill you in on the rules and the situations throughout the contest. Let's take a look now at the defensive outfield of the Franklin Cardinals. Around in left field is, I should say, the Brewers. Around in left field is Jimmy Strock. Move over to center, and you see Bobby Newhart, great speed. Around in right field from down in Peekskill, New York, is Dan DiLorenzo. We look at first base, a left-hander. There's Bob Rathbun. Look over to second, the man we were just speaking about. That's John Jacoby standing on top of the bag. Over at short, Rocky Veronese. Coming in from third base is Butch Veronese. Behind the plate, Chuck Riley, and on the pitcher's mound. Starting today, John Duma, a resident of Rochester, New York. Today's umpires, behind the plate, Tommy Thompson. He caught a little flack from the Cardinal bench there in the second game last night. And also on the bases is Tom Donnarumma. So we have two Toms umpiring today.
Okay, Dean, we'll have action for you in just a second. John Duma, 7-4 on the year. Chuck Riley is his battery mate. First pitch is taken high. One of the keys that we can look for today, Dean, is Riley. Talking with him before the game, he said that with a rise ball, he'll leave the ball up. That ball is inside. And for a drop, two of the most important pitches for a pitcher in fast-pitch softball is his drop.
That's for sure. They fell right off the table last night as Wohlford had a great drop going. Duma will throw a high drop, start up around the letters, and then drop right down to the knees.
That pitch is taken for a ball. 3 balls, no strikes. We're at the top of the first inning. Raven takes called strike. 3 balls, 1 strike. Raven designated here, leading off for the Cardinals. Swings, pops it up. Veronese settles under it. Makes that catch.
Raven's a weightlifter, and he came over from the Reading Barbells last year, so he's in his first season now with the Franklin Cardinals.